It,
I ain't arguing with Brian.
yeah.
I'm a technical savage, bro.
You're watching Calfkicksports podcast.
Hey folks, it's Ash from Calfkicksports, and today we are joined by the nicest violent man in the UFC we've had in the show so far, Niko the Hybrid Price. How you doing, my man? And how's the new year going for you so far?
Great, man. I'm just out here training my butt off, trying to get back in the cage as soon as possible around March, April area. The Leech was asking for an opponent for March.
Oh, really?
And I was like, hey, I'm right here. I'm down for a barbecue and a fight.
Mate, that would be unbelievable. That would 100% be like fight of the night for sure. Like, I don't think either of you have ever been in a boring fight, like ever. Like, I don't even think boring's in your vocabulary, man. So that would be awesome fight. I mean, is that going to go ahead, or what's the situation with that so far?
I don't know. I commented. People are reposting it.
Yeah.
If y'all make Dana White want it, Dana will put it together.
Hey, man, UFC, make that happen, man. That's going to be a guaranteed banger of a fight. I was watching some of your fights yesterday night, and I couldn't sleep after that. I was too excited. I was like, I can't believe he's coming on. It was a great fight with Phil Rowe. I think you could have had him out in the third round. Obviously, it didn't go your way. What's the biggest takeaway you got from that fight?
I thought I hit all my check boxes. I clearly didn't. Normally, like the third round is my strongest round. Halfway through the third, after I got off the floor with him, I couldn't move my arms. They weren't moving. As I'm backing up, I'm trying to back up, and he's hitting me with those straight punches. And I was just like, man, my arms won't go up. They won't go up.
You think it was the ring rust, or because you've been out for a little while with MCL, LCL, and ACL tears, isn't it?
It's a little bit of everything,
Yeah.
It's just I'm fighting another badass, Everyone that they put me with, they don't put you with me for no reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They put you with me because there's always going to be a banger.
Yeah, 100%.
Phil had 100. He has 100% finish rate. So why wouldn't you put a Phil Rowe with me?
Yeah.
I have an 89%, and someone's going to sleep in that fight. It just happened to be. Well, I didn't go to sleep. I got a little dizzy, but that's about it.
I honestly thought that could have been fight of the night if obviously the Stephen Thompson fight, that surpassed everyone that night. That was.
Hey, I love both of them, but the whole week they're like, we're not going to the ground. We're staying up the whole fight. They had an agreement. They had an agreement. Hey, their agreement leaded them to $50K extra, so I can't get mad at them. It was
That's
cool.
true. That's true. I mean, it was ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at people making money.
So ridiculous. So ridiculous. Where does the name The Hybrid come from? Because I've always wanted to know, where does that come from, man?
Just being able to fight in all positions.
Yeah.
In all situations. I used to be a real slow starter, and I start.
No way.
I would come out, and it was just ballistico for like a good minute, and then I would be fighting, and I could just, I don't know, I would never really get tired. Like last fight was one of the few fights that I actually feel my body give out on me, because normally I'm in the best shape, like year round, so this one just happened to be not the best shape for me. Yeah, but I'm getting back to the shape I was in. So I'm becoming back the machine.
So I actually wanted to kind of mention something. Brian Stan said this many, many fights ago. I think this is in your first.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. Who doesn't like Brian Stan? Shout out Brian Stan. But he mentioned something ages ago, and I don't know if you agree with this. He says, the only game plan you've got is insanity. And it kind of shows sometimes because, you got the Randy Brown KO from hammer fist from the bottom, hammer fist from the bottom. You got the up kick on James Vick. You're a very violent and unusual finisher. Do you agree with that? Do you feel like you don't come in with a game plan when you come in and fight?
Oh, my game plan is insanity. Come get some. I ain't arguing with Brian.
Yeah.
I'm a technical savage, bro.
So let's go back a little bit. Yeah, your UFC debut. Yeah, you're fighting Brandon Thatch. You're fighting Brandon Thatch. Yeah, and I remember Brandon Thatch was a scary striker back in the day. He was like very scary. How was it fighting Brandon Thatch in your UFC debut? UFC debut is usually frightening in its own, and you're fighting Brandon Thatch. How did that feel?
I was like, I'm gonna hug this guy as hard as I can and take him to the ground and choke him out. That was the whole game plan, and that's exactly what I did. That's all the whole time I was thinking. 1, 2, slip, slip, connect. 1, 2, slip, slip, connect. And I wasn't expecting the knee to hit my face before the connect part.
Oh my God, yeah.
Because we didn't drill that part, no one drills a knee to the face.
Yeah, definitely not.
But I caught that and ran him down. But I loved it. I'm living the moment every moment I'm in there, man.
Yeah.
I nowadays this is my 15th UFC fight. Yeah. I've been in here for 7 years now, I think, something like that. I love it. I'm built for this. I'm built to be a savage, and absolutely. I love every second of what I'm built for. That's all. Man. I'm blessed to be able to do this at the category, the stage I do it. I'm just trying to glorify God's name, and I love Jesus and beating people up. Like my good friend Mike Dragon says, I love Jesus and whooping ass.
I think that should be a T-shirt, man. I love with Jesus and whooping ass, man. That should definitely be a T-shirt.
Hey, you guys owe Mike Dragon money if you make a T-shirt.
We might do that. 100%.
Hey, you guys like fish?
You're a big fish fan.
I got a skull in there. Totally, dude. I love fish. I got a catfish under there.
Yeah.
I just bought 2 new iridescent sharks. That's my hobby.
What is it about fighters and fish? Yeah, because we had Ensign Inoue on a long time ago. Well, not that long ago, but like a while ago, and he says he loves koi fish.
It's the elegancy. It's what we aren't. It's like calm, tranquility. Just doesn't have to be savage. So I feel like a hard night of sparring. Like I sparred this morning. I'm going to sit here and watch this fish tank like it's a season of freaking Lost. You don't even understand. I sit here and just stare at the fish. Like I don't know what it is, dude. It calms my mentality. It calms my brain. It helps me relax. Lets me go to sleep. A lot of the nights, that's what gets me to bed is I'll sit here and just meditate and stare at my fish. I'm going to be on a fishing show here soon.
Oh, really? Tell us about that. Go on.
It's going to be I don't know the full name of the show yet. It's going to be Badass Experiences with Badasses or something like that. It's going to be sick.
No way.
Yeah, it's coming soon. Keep your eyes open for that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Boy, I'm going Crocodile Dundee status. Yee! Let's go.
Who's the better fisher, you or Gregor Gillespie?
I don't know. But soon we're gonna find out. We're gonna have a tournament one day. Watch, I'm gonna make it.
Awesome. What do you do? Hobbies outside fighting, man. Like obviously you've got 6 kids, so that probably takes a lot of your time. Like, do you have any hobbies outside of fighting, apart from fishing, obviously?
Kids, fishing and kids. It's
nice.
My life is fighting. It started like this. We go. God, family, fighting, fish.
Nice. That's awesome.
That's what I got.
Man, that's a nice, simple.
Yeah, very.
Life, man. It's good.
Yeah, I'm a minimalist. I don't need everything. Just need a little bit, and I'm happy.
Awesome, man. So I remember this interview with Hawani a little while ago, and you were saying that you still have some of your baby teeth, and I was just super curious about that. Do you still have some of your baby teeth left?
I got 2 baby teeth right here.
Awesome.
Whoever can take them out, whoever gets them, I'll give $100.
Ah, really? Nice. So any UFC fighter that takes out, you got $100 there if you take his teeth out. If you take Niko's teeth out,
you get $100. You get a Niko Amazon card.
So before this last fight, yeah, you were training at MMA Masters. I was actually going to say, so we've had Danny Chavez on the show before. Have you met him at all, or?
I love Danny.
Not
That's
Danny,
my boy,
yeah?
man. I know Danny since before we were both in the UFC.
Oh, really?
Me and Danny been fighting together since Fight Time Promotions.
He's awesome, man. I love Danny.
2012? 2012?
Wow.
Yeah, I've known Danny since the beginning of my career. I've known Danny. I've watched Danny fight in every show and make it to the UFC, and then I fought in every show and we made it to the UFC. And when I go over there, dude, it's just like, dude, look where we're at. You remember when we were young Thundercats, and now we're the dudes. You know, we're the UFC guys, you know?
Easy, man.
And in my town, I'm the only one.
Oh, really?
I'm like the lone Highlander out here in Cape Coral. Yeah, there ain't no UFC guys out here. But
of Cape Coral.
we got some coming.
Yeah. Yeah, what would you do if you weren't a UFC fighter?
If I would own a lawn business, a pool service, and a pressure cleaning service. Because that's what I had before I became a UFC guy.
Oh, really?
I had 3 businesses. I ran a lawn care, I ran a pool business, and then I let those 2 go and I opened up a pressure cleaning business. And then that was the one that got me to the UFC. And then after that, I told all my customers, hey guys, I got a great guy to do your pressure cleaning from now on. I quit.
So really, fighting is just something you really, really love doing. You don't necessarily have to do it, right?
No, it's definitely my passion.
Yeah.
And I never even knew it was gonna be my passion. You know, I played football, I played rugby. I barely fought. I've never been in a street fight.
Wow.
I blasted one dude without gloves. It was in rugby.
Yeah.
So which is a fight in rugby is like when someone sneezes, you know, like there's so many fights in rugby.
It's true.
I hit one dude, boom, and he just hit the floor. His face was bleeding, and I was like, "Uh-oh, I hit hard." I was like, "Cool." I was really excited. I was 17, and I didn't know I could hit hard.
Yeah.
Some dude was coming to sideswipe my friend, and I just dropped him. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then I finished rugby season. I went to be a cop, and I was like, I really have to learn how to fight if I'm going to be a cop.
Yeah.
And I went to a martial arts school.
Yeah.
And I just started doing the the martial art things, and never went back to trying to be a cop.
Nice. So that's very interesting. Like, so you've never actually had a fight yet outside of the octagon, like a physical fight like that, a street fight, for example, just in rugby, obviously.
Nah, I threw one dude across the bar because he tried to hit my brother, and I literally pushed him, and he went like, woo, like so far, and I was like, ooh. And then everyone grabbed me. They said I started running towards them after I pushed them, but I don't believe them. Because I got picked up really quick after I pushed him. I got picked up by my buddy named Bubba. He 6'9", 320 pounds.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was one of our rugby players.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He came over and he just grabs me, picks me up, and goes, "Niko, stop." I was like, "Bubba, I can't do nothing. You got me. I quit. I'm done. I give up. Put me down."
That's so funny.
But no, I have a lot of big friends that help me out with situations like that I don't have to worry about. I got a lot of great friends in the Cape. Like if you grew up in the Cape, you know everyone in the Cape. So it's like it's a small, big town.
Yeah.
We're like mini Miami over here.
Yeah. I need to head there one day. I mean, I live in a small town, but it's nothing like that. It's just cold and rainy in London, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're in London. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, man.
Have you ever been to London? Have you been to London?
No, sir, I've not.
Would you ever go? Are you interested? Nah.
Would I go? Yeah, I would go.
Should come in summer. It's actually
there's always good skimboarding in the rain.
Yeah.
Did you hear? There's always good skimboarding in the rain.
Yeah. You should come in summer. It's nice and hot in summer. But yeah, Niko, I'm gonna ask you one more question before we get on out of here. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? Like, where do you see yourself? Where do you see Niko the Fire, Niko the Fire? Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
I'm gonna be doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna be beating people up. I'm definitely gonna have a number by my name. You know?
Yeah.
Possibly on a title contention, something. You know, like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm having fun, living life, and I'm taking some names and bringing checks home to my kids. If you have a child, we'll have another interview too. And then we'll have a conversation. And you'll understand why I'll sacrifice everything for 6 of them.
Definitely. No, I mean, it makes sense.
Including my sanity.
Yeah.
Everything. My sanity, my clarity, my health, my conscience. I don't care.
Yeah.
I am the sacrifice so my kids can live a great life. That's all. And my sacrifice is, man, I'm an entertainer. And when I get in there, I'm going to fight the fudge out of you.
Yeah. Awesome, man.
And I'm just smiling the whole time, dude.
Niko, man, thanks so much for coming on. Like, you were awesome. If you want to plug any sponsors, if you want to shout anyone out, do it, man. Talk us out of here.
Always, man. Roman Roofing, right there. Roman Roofing and Blaustein Chiropractic. They help me through life, man. They take care of me with things that other companies won't do. Roman Roofing got me a vehicle. You know, I'm driving a Ram 1500 because of Roman Roofing. You know, my house is still here because of Blaustein and Roman Roofing, you know, and I just can't be thankful enough for those guys. Lead Box, they're another Cape Coral local. They've been with me since before I was pro. When I first started in amateur, they've been helping me with food. If you guys need food and you're in Cape Coral, you come here to Lead Box, man. Healthy, good, and the people are even hilarious. Ask him to speak to Leo. He's the owner. And then I got Go Sleeves. I got the RE3 braces. And most of all, God. God's my biggest inspire, everything. I just want a heart of God.
Jesus and beating people up, man.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Jesus and whooping that ass.
Love to hear it, Niko, man. Thank you so much for your time.
I don't know if you can cuss after saying anything.
You can say anything you want, honestly.
Thank you, sir. Yo, it was awesome, brother.
Thank you.